all platforms. Stream your favorite radio station, submit something to buy, sell, or trade for deals on the dial, or view contests and special coupons. Better yet, the WYO Today app is the best way to access free HD video of Fremont and Hot Springs County athletics. It's all at your fingertips. Head to your app store or visit wyotoday.com to download the WYO Today app now.
There are two ways to buy 4x4 gear, the expensive way and the smart way. The expensive way is when you buy a new truck or SUV and the dealer sells you the brush guard, the heavy-duty bumpers, the steps, lights, winch, you name it. He rolls it all in with your loan into your monthly payment. But here's the smart way. Shop at Wyoming 4x4, where you get expert advice from Dan, quality gear, professional installation, all for a whole lot less than you'd spend at a car dealer. Wyoming 4x4 on North Federal in Riverton. The smart way to roll.
Hello everyone and welcome to Johnson Junior High School here in Cheyenne. And you can probably hear the wind as it is howling here at Johnson Junior High School. I'm outside, I'm beside the press box, and we're in for a big time matchup here this afternoon. The Riverton Lady Wolverines, the #1 team in the 3A East, will take on the number 2 team in the 3A West, the Lander Lady Tigers. So we get to double dip in Riverton and Lander. And this time the stakes are extremely high. The winner of this matchup will be in the championship game tomorrow at 2 p.m. or at 1 p.m. And the loser of this will play in the third round matchup tomorrow as well. So big stakes here, cross-county rivalry in the first game between the boys. Lander won 3-2, and this matchup should be exactly the same recipe. The first time these two teams met was season. The Lady Wolverines fell to Lander, and being the voice of the Riverton Lady Wolverines, Kevin Shields, were talking about this, and this Riverton team has definitely grown since the last time Lander has seen them. And so we will definitely have a big-time matchup between two extremely talented teams, especially in this matchup. This is going to be defensive, and it could also be offensive. Really, it depends on what kind of game we get. Lander and Riverton have no issue playing a defensive game, and they also have no issue playing an offensive game and high-scoring affair. So either way, this matchup should be a lot of fun, and I am excited for this one. This is going to be the last game of the day for us, and again, tomorrow we'll have 3 games. Lander will be in the consolation final at 9 a.m. right here in Cheyenne, and then tomorrow we will have the championship game and the third place matchup, as guaranteed either Riverton and Lander will be in both of those matchups. And so it's going to be a lot of fun. So let's find out who is going to make it to the championship game tomorrow. We are 7 minutes away from kickoff. We will be right back after this.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at Du Bois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
Hi, this is Terry Banker. I'm minister at New Hope Christian Church in Lander, Wyoming. We want to support the kids of this area academically, athletically, and spiritually. Our address is 630 Mount Hope Drive. Come to Sunday school at 9:30 and our worship service at 10:45.
My name is Sarah Lowe, and I have been in law enforcement in Fremont County for 13 years. I didn't know much about therapy in general until I got injured in October of 20 chasing a cow. So I had to get shoulder surgery. And after my surgery with Fremont Orthopedics, I went to Fremont Therapy. And they were really excited to see you. So it was a really warm, welcoming experience. We tried all sorts of different methods to increase and make sure I had the best mobility for my job. Rachel's a firecracker. She's just a little spitfire. It was fantastic, a great environment to go and have your therapy.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunner's Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunner's Automotive, 856-2288.
At Teton Therapy, our people make the difference. You can live pain-free. The amazing staff at Teton Therapy can help, in Lander and Riverton.
In any sport, athletes face the chance of sustaining an injury. According to the Athletic Training Association, 90% of student athletes reported some sort of sports-related injury. What's more, is 54% report playing while injured. For various reasons, sports-related injuries are increasingly leaving our youth at risk of exposure to opioid-based pain medication. Fremont WhenTheGameSlowsDown.com is here to help navigate monitoring medication, social support, and suggestions on what to do when the game slows down. Brought to you by Fremont County Prevention Program.
When repairs are complete after a collision, you expect your car, SUV, or truck to look like new. That's the service you'll receive at Stork Auto Body in Riverton. Professionalism and meticulous attention to detail. You can depend on Stork Auto Body, 841 Miniweb Avenue, Riverton.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
Gotchi Rehabilitation and Wellness knows what it means to be on top of your game. For over 60 years, Gotchi has led the field in providing physical therapy, occupational therapy, and wellness in Thermopolis and their facilities in Worland, Basin, Powell, Cody, and Shoshone. Whether you're recovering from an injury, deconditioned, post-stroke, or just looking to take control of your health, you'll find years of dedicated experience paired with personal care at Gotchi Rehabilitation and Wellness. Learn more at gotchi.org.
Riverton's Hampton Inn.
Welcome back, everyone, to Johnson Junior High School. Travis Gupton with you for this second game of the day between the Riverton Wolverines and the Lady Tigers of Lander Valley. First, we're going to get to the starting lineups. First, for the home team on the scoreboard, the Lady Tigers of Lander. In goal will be Aislinn Donahue, as she has been for most of the season. And then Coach Abilio Montero will bring to the field Anna Nielsen, Demi Stauffenberg, Tinley Reisig, Mason Morton, and Whitney Hansen, Mia Copeland, Allie Atnip, Delaney Sullivan, Emma Getz, and Zoe Mulholland. And then for the Riverton Lady Wolverines, in goal will be Anaya Mejorado, and then Camden Sheets will be there, Maddie Fossey, Cammie Paskett, Savannah Morton, Haley Ingstrom, Brillie Santee, Jordan Anderson, Alicia Vargas, Riley Johnson, and Celie Morton. And that'll be who Coach Tanya Santee brings to the field in this winner plays in the championship matchup tomorrow over at Cheyenne South. And so it is windy, as I said. It is cold. The snow has stopped from the last time we talked over at Cheyenne South in the boys' game. The boys' game, it was an absolute blizzard. Here it's just cold and the wind is blowing, and the wind is blowing from left to right. And so the starting lineups are being introduced to the crowd here, and since I'm outside, I can literally look over, and there is a good crowd over to my left, and they are on the, and there are still more to come. So if it's anything like the boys' game, this crowd is going to get rowdy. This crowd is going to get electric, and we are going to have a lot of fun here this afternoon between these two teams. Again, these two teams have met earlier on in the season, and the Lady Tigers won over Riverton in that last game. And so this should be a fun matchup between these two teams. The number 1 team from the east playing the number 2 team from the west. And the starting lineups are finished, and we are just about ready to play some soccer. Again, for those who are joining, if you're wondering, there is no video allowed due to the NFHS having the video rights to the state tournament. But we will have the audio, obviously, throughout the entire remaining part of this tournament. We were talking earlier on, me and one of the principals here at the middle school, and he was telling me that this is only the 7th game that has been played on this field here at Johnson Junior High, because the field is brand new and it's extremely gorgeous, and all sorts of really just gorgeous field. The new scoreboard looks fantastic, and we're about to get ready. It'll be Riverton who will start with the ball as we get underway. The officials are looking at the nets on both ends, making sure we're good to go. And again, this should be an absolute fun matchup. These two teams on paper, very equally matched. The number 1 from the east, number 2 from the west. And we're off and running. Let's go. Ball is going to be with Riverton as we start. Ball is going to come up near side, and ball is with Jordan Anderson. Now she's going to go even more near side to Celie Morton. Back to Anderson. She's going to cross it to the center, and it's going to get stolen away by Lander and by Hansen. Anna Nielsen will have it now. She still has that soft cast on her arm, and now it's going to be a foot race for Emma Getz. Getz will take a shot, and it will go right to Mejorado, and save number 1 for Riverton. Ball kicked in, and we'll go to Mia Copeland. Copeland gets bumped off by Maddie Fossey. Tipped up by Paskett. Paskett now has it. Tries to lead up on the near side, and it'll go over the touchline to Celie Morton. And so it'll be a throw-in for Lander here. Throw in will get stolen away by Maddie Fossey. Fossey tries to get it up. It gets stolen away again. Now she's going to get it right back and come to Celie Morton. Morton will go to number 19, Anderson, and now in the corner they go. Ball goes over the touchline, and so it'll be a throw-in for Lander as we're just underway here in Cheyenne. Morton will throw it, and it'll go off the shoulder of Maddie Fossey, and so it'll be a throw-in. It'll be a throw-in for Lander. Throw-in will get headed off by Getz. Getz will now try to make a move. She's going to lose the ball. Ball's going to go to Engstrom. Paskett tries to steal it away, but still Lander will have possession. Now it's going to go to Hanson. Hanson's going to go to Delaney, try to at least, but this time it's going to go too far, and it will go all the way to Mejorado. She'll tip it right back to, let's see, Savannah Morton, and now upfield to Maddie Fossey. Near side to Celie Morton. And they were going to try to go back to center, but it's going to get stolen away. Getz is now going to be in a foot race. She's got a lot of room. She can make it happen. Shot on the way is saved by Mejorado, and ball still not with anybody. Now it's going to get on the far side, and because of the field being, I got to say that the field being actual to scale and not playing just on the football field with extra lines, that gave Delaney a lot more room to play with there on the far side. Vargas on the far side now. Goes all the way to the far side to Maddie Fossey. She's going to come back to the center. Ball's going to get sent up and now back the other direction. It's actually going to travel all the way back to Mejorado, who comes off of her line out of the box and kicks it up to number 11. That is Savannah Morton. Vargas now far side. She taps it back to center field and back to Morton. She'll send it up, and now everybody's going to go through, and there was a trip. That was a trip by Zoe Mulholland, and so free kick coming for Riverton. Kick will go up, and it will go into the box. Saved by two saves. Wow, what a job by Aislinn Donahue. Shot was point-blank range for Maddie Fossey, and she could not get it. Aislinn Donahue had lost the ball as it went off the top of the post. It stayed in play. She turned around just in time to see the shot, and it remains at 0. Gets now with it. She's got Fossey in front of her. And offsides is Delaney Sullivan. And nope, they're going to say play on. Delaney's onsides. Shot is going to be on the way. Shot is goal by Delaney. Delaney Sullivan has scored. It's 1-0 Lander. The official right in front of me had raised the flag. The official at center had said that that was tipped by a Riverton player, so it kept it on sides. So 1-0 Lander. Coach Tanya Santee is all over the official at center. But it remains 1-0. The score counts. 35:53 left. Lander strikes first. And let's see what Riverton does now to respond. Ball on the far side will go in the favor of Lander as it goes off of Vargas on the far side. Ball will be thrown in by Lander and gets stolen away by Riley Johnson on the far side now. Now they're going to look to center, and Donahue will grab a hold. That ball got caught up in the wind. They were looking to cross and ended up going right to Sullivan, however. Ball to Getz. And now get back with Riverton. Now they're going to go far side. They're going to look to go to Vargas. She's got Nielsen on her. Now Paskett back to Vargas. Now to Maddie Fossey in the midfield. She looks to send it up. And now a foot race will be won by Allie Atnip on the far side. She'll kick it over the touchline. It'll be a throw-in for Riverton. 34.5 minutes left, first half. 1-0 is our score. Throw in for Riverton will be on the far side now. And it will, let's see, I believe that is going to be stolen away. Yes, it is. It's going to be stolen away by Lander. Now Fosse's going to have a shot. Fosse will send it towards goal, and Donahue will grab a hold. Sadie, I'm trying to see who that is over there on the far side that is entered in for Riverton. But we got play going on here. Ball's going to come back in and go all the way to Mejorado. She'll send it in deep. Ball will be towards Mejorado, and she'll grab a hold of it, and so she will settle things down here. Ball will come to the far side and get settled down by Celie Morton. Morton will go through the legs of Tinley Reisig, and now it'll be over the touchline. It'll be a Riverton throw-in. Throw-in by it's number 13. I believe that's Haley Ingstrom. Ball's going to get stolen away by Lander, and they'll send it up, and it will be over the touchline. It'll be a throw-in for Riverton here again. Now on the near side, throw in. Stolen away by Mia Copeland. Now to Delaney. Delaney will look to center. It's going to get stolen away, and here comes Riverton. Stolen away again, and now it's going to be onside. Tinley will send it back up and tapped right back to the attacking third for Riverton. Ball is going to be stolen away, though. Delaney's now onside. Delaney's going to be in a foot race. She's going to have 3 people to beat. She's going to try to send it through. It gets blocked. So Riverton now looks to counter. Ball gets sent upfield, and Mason Morton will steal it right back, and then it'll get sent back right the other way by Santee. They're going to give Lander the ball on the whistle. So free kick for Lander here with under 32 left, first half. 1-0, Lander leads in this winner plays in championship matchup. Ball is going to get sent down, and Delaney's going to be in a foot race. Let's see if she can catch up to it. Delaney is going to be one-on-one with number 11. That's Morton. That's probably the quickest, one of the quickest players on the Riverton team. As we saw yesterday, she was flying all over the place. So that'll be a fun matchup to see those two just run. Ball's going to go over the touchline, and so it'll be a goal kick for Riverton here. And it'll be Savannah Morton who will take it. Wind is towards Morton, and so it's a low kick. Goes to Maddie Fosse. She tips it up to number 29, which is Celie Morton. And throw in quickly comes for Riverton, and quickly it goes right back the other way by Zoe Mulholland. Trickles all the way down to Mejorado. She'll kick it over to Savannah Morton. Morton will kick it up to Fosse. Fosse will keep it from going out of bounds, and it will go off the ankle of Mia Copeland. And now we got a whistle and a substitution as Riverton will take out Macy Brown, and Camden that's number 24, Riley Johnson will return. This ball is going over the net and up in the snow. Ball will get thrown in by Riverton, and it will be with Maddie Fosse. Nielsen comes up, steals it away, kicks it up to center circle, and now it'll be offsides for Delaney. And so free kick coming for Riverton. That is what Lander has done all season long, that just pass and let Delaney just sprint it out. She's got a lot of offsides this season, probably, if I had to guess, probably the most in the state. But when it works, it works. Free kick, Savannah Morton goes to the near side now, and it will go to Seeley Morton. Stolen away, Hansen will have it now. Now it's going to go to Getz. Getz is going to go to Nielsen. It's going to go through Nielsen's legs, and now on the far side, a battle, and they give possession to Riverton here as a little bit too much contact. Nielsen still is wearing, as I said, that soft cast on her arm. From what I was told, she injured her wrist. I don't know the extent of the injury, but enough to wear a cast at least. Riverton will look to center. Copeland will be there. She's going to get it out, and so is, believe that was Mason Morton who got it out, and now Delaney's on sides. Mejerado and Delaney, one-on-one, and Mejerado will come up, and she will send it over the touchline. Nicely done by her as Delaney was barreling in. Throw in Lander. Copeland will be the one to throw it in, and it will go right off the knee of Santee. Under 30 left. Actually, it'll be 28 exactly left. Shot on the way is going to go right into the hands of Mejerado. Nicely done. She had to get up for that one off of the shot by Hansen. And so it is now another goal kick for Mejerado. It comes in short, and it will go to the far side now. And it'll be a throw in for Lander here. Throw in on the far side goes to Getz. Getz is battling two Riverton Lady Wolverines and loses the ball. Fossey will now bring it to center field. Right around mid-circle. Actually, that's Cammie Paskett who's going to have it. Paskett is now going to go far side. Center gets deflected again, and finally ball's going to get sent back the other direction. Getz is going to have it now far side. She's going to go over to Anna Nielsen. Nielsen tips it, but it'll end right into the lap of Savannah Morton. Ball comes the other way, stolen away. Zoe Mulholland will have it. She's going to go to Nielsen. Nielsen tips it, now gets it over to Hansen. Hansen goes off the shoulder, loses it, and now we got a possession here for Riverton. Ball's going to go to the center, and it's going to get stolen away. Nicely done by the defense, and it will go all the way to the other end. It's going to stay in, and it will go to Savannah Morton. Morton will go far side now. Tip pass. Nielsen is going to see the ball get centered. It gets tipped back in by, I believe that is Demi Stauffenberg. No, that's not Demi. That's Mason Morton. Nielsen with the ball. Now goes to Hansen. Hansen can't control. Paskett now has an opportunity. She's going to send shot on goal, and it's going to go right into the hands of Aislinn Donahue again. 26 minutes left, first half, 1-0 the score. Ball is on the way, goes over the head of Fossey, ends up into the feet of number 15, Santee. Stolen away, though. Paskett tries to get it through, cannot get it through Copeland. Now it goes to Getz, and she will send it towards goal, and it'll end up right on the feet of Mejerado. She'll quickly send it back up to Savannah Morton. Near side now to Haley Engstrom. And now to Seeley Morton. Back to center. Gets tipped back up. It goes off of Morton. Now goes to number 4, which is Maddie Fossey. Ball goes center field. And it'll be over the touchline. So we'll see a throw in here for Lander. Goes to Paskett. Paskett can't control, so now it's going to go and get deflected. Now Maddie Fossey's going to have a shot on goal, and it's going to go well wide. Goal kick here for Lander at the 24:50 mark. Mason Morton will take the goal kick here. And kick is going to be on the way. Sails high, goes through a host of players, and then just trickles over the touchline on the near side. So it'll be a throw in here for Haley Engstrom. Back to Morton now. Paskett has it. She'll go center. Center to Jordan Anderson. Now it's going to be a play on the ball, and she dives, and nicely done for Aislinn Donahue as Cammie Paskett was barreling in. She couldn't grab a hold of it, so she had to dive for it because the ball was just sitting there. Ball kicked back in. We'll go to Celie Morton, then off the stomach of Mia Copeland. That'll knock the wind out of you. Ball thrown in. Maddie Fossey. Celie Morton loses the ball to Reisig. Now to Delaney. Ball will go to Fossey. Now to Morton on the near side in the corner. Reisig in her face, loses it. Ball's going to go and get stolen away by Hanson. Now the ball's going to end up in the middle. No one was there momentarily. Fossey has it. Ball's tipped away by Zoe Mulholland. And now it's going to be Getz who's going to have it. She's battling. She's going to send it. Ball's going to be on sides, but it's going to end up right to Mejorado again. And she'll pick it up and slow things down here. Ball is back in play. Goes to Maddie. Now back center to Celie Morton. Now back to center for Fossey. They're going to go, and Delaney will send it back, or Demi Stauffenberg, I'm sorry, will send it back up. Center field, Nielsen. And this should be on sides, but Mejorado's going to come up again. She comes off so high off that line, and they're going to call handball on Mia Copeland. The wind is so strong right now that it's making my eyes water, and so I'm having a hard time seeing the numbers. That's never a good thing if you're on radio. Paskett, shot on goal, is off the knee, and it's going to be stolen away. Shot on goal goes off the knee of Aislinn Donahue, and now gets out by the defense of Lander. Riverton will have possession, though, and they're attacking third still. Ball is with Maddie Fossey. It's going to go to the other end, and a nice tip will end up going off the side of the net on the far side, and so goal kick here for the Lady Tigers. Substitution for Riverton, and now the kick is on the way. Still a little bit of snow there, it looks like, on the end of the where the goal is. I don't know if they did that purposely or if that's actually paint. I'm not 100% sure. Ball tipped back in. Delaney is going to have it on the side. It's going to go over the touchline. Throw in for Riverton here. Short throw in gets sent up by Riley Johnson, and Mia Copeland will steal it away. She's going to get it to Delaney. Delaney's going to go center and try to get it to Getz. Can't do it. Now it's going to go to Nielsen. Nielsen ran right into that cast. Looks good to go, though. Sends it all the way back to Demi Stauffenberg. Stauffenberg sends it high. Goes to ends up with Delaney Sullivan. Sullivan has 3 defenders around her. Ball stolen away, though. Riverton will have it. They're going to send it up, and it'll go right to Mason Morton. Morton will send it right back on up. And Delaney won't go after that one as it goes over everybody's head. It goes right to Mejorado. She'll tip it right back to Savannah Morton. Stolen away, Copeland. Stolen right back. Riverton will have it as Jordan Anderson will have it. Now Paskett will jump in. Nice defensive play by Morton to get it away from her. It almost feels like Lander is playing to have anybody but Cammie Paskett to score on them. Every time Paskett touches the ball, Lander swarms. Copeland and Celie Morton battle on the near side. Ball now is going to get back to center. And it's going to get let up, and Tinley Reisig is going to send it over the touchline. Nicely done. Throw in for Riverton will get to the middle of the field. No one's there. Foot race for everybody to go. Shot is going to be on the way. It's going to get caught up in the wind, and Donahue will be able to grab a hold of it. That one had opportunity had it not been for the wind. Ball back in play. Sent right back in for Riverton, and it's going to go all the way to Aislinn Donahue. Donahue will scoop it, and with 19:10 left, the score remains 1-0 Lander. Kick on the way, over the head of Fossey, ends up with Santee. Battle between Copeland and Fossey, and it will go over the touchline, and we will have a throw in for Riverton. And there's going to be a substitution as Paskett's going to come out. And let's see here. Olivia Bradley is in. And ball's going to be back in play right in front of me. Seeley Morton and Copeland battle again. Now it's going to go to Santee. Santee. That's actually Jordan Anderson. Now Nielsen's going to have an onside opportunity. Shot is going to get deflected by Santee, and it's going to end up in the corner and over the touchline on the far side. Anna Nielsen had an opportunity on a nice pass. She got past the defense and stayed on sides, which is really the key there. And she was able to get in stride and almost had an opportunity. Throw in. We'll go to Nielsen. Ball's going to get centered. Shot on is wide off of the foot of Hansen. And so we will see another goal kick here for Mejorado and the Riverton Lady Wolverines. 17:25 left first half, 1-0 the score. Winner will play tomorrow for a 3A state championship. Pass goes short to Savannah Morton. Now comes near side to Seeley Morton. Ball with Riley Johnson. Now to Fossey. Fossey's going to send up Olivia Bradley. Bradley's going to be one-on-one, and nicely done by Mason Morton. Morton is unable to keep it in, so Maddie Fossey will throw it in quickly. Olivia Bradley again in stride. Now Tinley Reisig is going to be with her. And that time it's going to go over the touchline off of Reisig. And so now it's going to be a corner kick here for the Lady Wolverines at the 16:45 mark. Again, nice crowd over to my left. They're blocking all the wind from me and not doing really a great job. You can probably hear the wind blowing, but it's great to see everybody here this afternoon. Short pass off the corner kick will now go to Seeley Morton. Morton will try to get a ball through, doesn't get it through. Stolen away though. Ball gets deflected, and here comes Lander on the counter. Goes all the way to center, and Santee will send it right back up and over. It'll be a throw in for Lander here. Substitution, the first one of the game for Lander, as Getz is going to come out, and I believe that is Lily Moore. Nope, that is Ella Stanberry. Throw in, gets deflected and stolen away, Maddie Fossey. Sliding tackle, nicely done by Hansen. And Fossey is up. That was a hard sliding tackle by Hansen. It'll be a free kick for Riverton here with 15.5 to go. Ball is going to go and get deflected by Morton. Morton will send it up. She'll get it to Delaney. Delaney tips it to Ella Stanberry. Stanberry's now got the Savannah Morton on her. Ball gets sent back, and it will get all the way back to the other end for Allie Atnip. Defense for Lander playing extremely well here is that defensive line. Nielsen now center, and it will go all the way back to Mejorado, and she'll send it back to the near side now. Copeland will stuff the ball momentarily. Ball will go over the head of Reisig as well as Morton, and so it'll be a throw-in for Lander. Throw off the side of one of the Riverton players, and now it'll be a throw in here, and Hanson, I'm sorry, good Lord, will throw it in. Ball's going to get back to center. Stolen away, though. Here comes Riverton. Witzel is going to have it. She's going to steal it away, and Hanson will bounce it back and forth with one of the defensive linemen of Riverton. We're at midfield, and now it's going to get sent up the other direction by Atnip. And Mejerado will come up and send it back to the far side. Nielsen steals it away. Riverton will put it back up, and now they're in there attacking third. And again, Atnip will send it up to Nielsen. Nielsen will have a large bounce off the side of her leg. It gets back to center, and this time it'll be Mason Morton who sends it up. Ball on the far end of the field now to Mejerado. She goes back to center. Ball stolen away momentarily by Delaney, but Riverton able to steal it right back. Nielsen takes it, and now Witzel will have it, and she will send it up. It gets deflected back again by that defensive line by Mason Morton, and now it'll be a throw-in right in front of us at 13:15 left first half. Whitney Hanson will throw it in. Surveys, looks for someone to give it to. It'll go, and it will be on the line, still on the line. Finally, Copeland will get back to it. Ella Stanberry with a shot and could not get it to curve. So goal kick here for Riverton. Witzel will come out, as will Seeley Morton. Paskett will come back in, and not sure, I can't see the number from where I'm standing right in front of me. Goal kick will come short, and will go all the way back to Savannah Morton, and now it's going to sail near side to Maddie Fossey. Now to Paskett right in front of us. She's going to go and get defended by Reisig really well. And ball gets stolen away. Goes over the touchline. Last touched by Haley Engstrom. And so it'll be a throw-in for Lander here at 12 minutes left first half. Throw-in goes to Copeland. She loses the ball momentarily, and it's going to go to Olivia Bradley. Bradley sends it back to center. It goes to the feet of Demi Stauffenberg. Stauffenberg now far side to Nielsen, and now it's going to be a foot race, and they're going to say offsides, Delaney Sullivan again. So it'll be a free kick for Riverton at the 11.5-minute mark. It'll be right outside center circle on their defensive third. Savannah Morton sends it low, and it will go to Jordan Anderson. Ball stolen away, though, by Nielsen. Nielsen is going to try it again. This time it's going to get deflected by Santee as they had Ella Stanberry in stride. Now the ball comes the other way. Stolen away. Lander again. Now to Reisig. She tries to send it up, but it's going to go to Maddie Fossey. Fossey loses it from Copeland. Now Delaney's trying to be on sides, but Mejerado comes up and will kick it to the near side. Paskett now has it. Near side saves it inbounds. It'll go over the touchline. And it will be a goal kick for Lander here with 10:25 and counting. 1-0 Lander leads after the goal by Delaney Sullivan. 10-10 and counting, and Mason Morton will be the one to send the goal kick. She'll set. And on the way, high ball comes to the near side, and it will go to Hanson. To Copeland, stolen away by Santee. It'll get back into the attacking third. Now it's going to be one-on-one as Olivia Bradley's going to be with Morton. And Morton will shade. Olivia will battle. Both go down. And they're going to say goal kick here for Lander. Olivia Bradley, and if you've never seen Olivia Bradley play, she plays with such an intensity, and we got to talk to her a few weeks ago, and she has such a swagger about her. It is almost contagious. This team is surrounded by just that swagger that she has. Ball back in play. Demi Stauffenberg tips it up. Ball gets through the middle. Another deflection. Finally, Demi is going to get it out to Copeland. Copeland will go around. Now she's going to come to the near side. It's going to be Paskett and Copeland. That's going to be a battle. Paskett wins it. Now it's going through the legs of Copeland. Now it's going to be Tinley Reisig. Reisig will send it up. Goes off the leg of Santee at midfield. Paskett saves it from going out of bounds. Almost took a head dive into the snow. And it's going to go all the way back to Mejorado. And she'll settle things down here. Quickly goes to Savannah Morton. Morton to Engstrom. Engstrom will come near side. And was going to go to Aspen Brown. Brown gives it back to her, and now Paskett will have it. Paskett will center. And it'll go to Sadie Witzel. Or not Sadie Witzel, I'm sorry, Alicia Vargas. There we go. Riverton getting close into that attacking third. The defense not able to grab a hold of it. Finally, Atnip comes up, steals the ball away. Here comes Lander on the counter at the 8-minute mark. Stopped by a wall of defense of Riverton, and now ball's going to get through. It's going to get tipped by Santee, but it'll be all the way back. Nicely done by Savannah Morton to get it to Mejorado. Now they're going to come near side, and it will be Haley Engstrom who has it. She'll go to Brown, to Paskett. Stolen away Hansen. And Lander will now counter, and it'll get deflected. And it'll go over the touchline. Throw in for Riverton here. They are going to blow the whistle, and as there are substitutions for Riverton, Vargas is going to come out, as is Riley Johnson. And Maddie Fossey will come back in. I didn't see who else came back in for Riverton. Olivia Bradley has it. And now Savannah Morton. Morton will go crossfield to the other side, and it'll get stolen away by Getz. Getz is going to be on a foot race. She's going to have Sheets right in front of her. Now she's going to come to the center circle, try to get it to Hansen, stolen away, and it'll go all the way back to the defense of Lander. They'll send it back in. It gets deflected once, and now Atnip will send it up again. It'll go to Getz on the far side. Deflected off of one of the Lady Wolverines, and so we will see a throw in for Lander here. Kylie Balderston is entered the game. She will be in midfield, it looks like. That is a position that she does play. Well, actually, no, they actually have her listed as a defenseman, but she's playing really high up for defense. Ball is going to be with Lander, though. Far side. Now comes near side. Shot is going to go to Mejorado. She'll see it go over the touchline, and it'll be a goal kick for Riverton at 5:40 left first half. Lander still leads 1-0 off the goal from Delaney Sullivan. Mejorado will hand the ball to Savannah Morton, and Morton will send it short. Comes near side to Engstrom. Engstrom back to Morton, back to Engstrom. The wind just picked up tremendously. Balderston right there will try to get the ball away from Maddie Fossey, and it'll be a throw-in for Lander here. Substitution as Brown will come out. And I believe that is number 24. It is. That's Riley Johnson back in. .440 left first half. Throw in by Hansen will get deflected by Morton. It'll go to Olivia Bradley. Bradley comes near side. She's going to have Hanson right in front of her. It'll go over touchline. Throw in for the Lady Tigers. She's looking for somebody to give it to. Now she'll get it to Balderston. Balderston will try to split 3 defenders, unable to do so. Now it'll come near side to Paskett. Over the touchline, throw in Riverton. Goes behind Bradley. Goes all the way to the defense of Lander. They'll send it back up. And Reisig will send it up. Get headed off by Engstrom. And now here comes Nielsen on the near side. Stolen away now. Olivia Bradley will have it. She's going to center it up. She's going to get it to Paskett. Paskett loses it to Getz. Getz now will try to make a move. Now she's going to be onside. She's just going to split everybody. It's one-on-one. Getz and Mejorado. Let's see what happens. Shot. Goal! Just could not catch up to Emma Getz. Could Savannah Morton, and puts it home does Getz. 2-0 Lander. With 3:33 left. She split the defense up and put one home, and Savannah Morton was booking it down the field. She had an opportunity, and the shot just got off right when she got there, and that is where the score is. Getz is going to step out. She took a moment to get up, and so Copeland is going to be in. I don't know who. I think Copeland was already in. Nope, she wasn't. So it's going to be Copeland up now. Copeland is going to send it back, and Savannah Morton will grab a hold of it. Morton will send it back up to Cami Paskett. Paskett will go far side. 3:15 left first half. Ball centered. Paskett's now going to center it. It's going to get deflected. Here they come, Lander, and it'll be a counter. Nielsen now has it. Maddie Fossey and Nielsen. Nielsen is going to send it up. Stolen away by Engstrom. Now goes to Maddie Fossey. Fossey is now on the near side. And it'll be a throw-in for Riverton here with 2:40 left first half. Throw in goes to Fossey. She's going to have Balderston on her, and now Hanson comes up to help. Ball gets stolen away, and Engstrom will send it right back in. Ball to Nielsen. Nielsen loses it, goes to Jordan Anderson. Delaney now will send it back to Morton, and Morton will send it deep. It'll take a bounce all the way to Mejorado with 2:05 left in the first half. Ball onside, right in front of us. It's a foot race. Shot by Delaney is held on to by Mejorado. Delaney again got behind the defense on sides. And this time, Mejorado, right place, right time. 1:40 left in the first half. Ball is going to get sent up. Paskett is going to try to get through. And nicely done by, that was Demi Stauffenberg. She got a hold of it and sent it just wide enough where they had to reset. Now shot is on and held on to by the goalkeeper, Aislinn Donahue. Throw in with a minute left, headed off by Delaney. She's going to be on the far side. Now it's going to come back to the center to Savannah Morton. Morton will send it over the touchline on the far side with 55 seconds left, and we will have a substitution. Balderston will come out. Getz will come back in with 40 seconds left. Throw in for Lander here, who lead 2-0. Off the side of the leg, it'll go to Hanson. And now Riverton will send it deep. Ball is going to go to Morton. She'll send it right back the other direction with 25 seconds left. It'll be on the far side with Copeland. Now to Hanson. And now a foot race on the far side. Copeland will watch it go over the touchline. Throw in for Lander with 14 seconds left. Throw in with 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. And that's the end of the first half. Lander leads 2-0 off of goals by Delaney Sullivan and Emma. We will take a commercial break. When we come back, it is second half action. The winner to play in will play in the 3A state championship game tomorrow afternoon. We'll take a commercial break. We'll be right back.
Sponsor our youth athletics in Fremont County. Fremont County school athletics provide our youth timeless experiences and lessons that can lead to success for life. Setting goals, teamwork, and hard work make young athletes into good citizens.
Former University of Wyoming quarterback Josh Allen is worthy of Wyoming.
23 plays into my first start here at the University of Wyoming. I dropped back, kind of went through a progression. I saw the middle of the field kind of open up. I decided to lower my shoulder. His helmet went straight into my collarbone here. We landed on the 20-yard line. At that moment, I knew something was really bad.
So Josh's collarbone was pretty bad. He had broken in multiple places, and it required hardware fixation with the plate in order to get it back together.
It was devastating news to me and my family, just knowing that, it could have ended 23 plays in.
We had no question whether we could perform the surgery here, given our wide range of varying subspecialties within orthopedics.
I would recommend Premier Bone and Joint Centers. The thing that made me feel really comfortable with them was they made it feel like your own family.
I think he'll have no problem performing in the NFL. His rehab and his recovery done very well, and I don't see any restrictions on him whatsoever.
They want the best for you, and they won't steer you wrong.
Let us show you why we're worthy of Wyoming.
During winter storms, it doesn't take long for roads to turn slick. Snowfall is often accompanied by high winds, and blowing and drifting snow can make it difficult to see the road. Speed limits are based on dry pavement conditions and good visibility. Be ready to reduce speed and increase following distance. Crashes are twice as likely to happen when it's slick out, and it's usually because someone is driving too fast for conditions. Remember, when there's ice and snow, take it slow. This message is brought to you by WYDOT.
Central Wyoming College now offers Bachelor of Applied Science degrees in Early Childhood Education and Organizational Management and Leadership, with an emphasis in outdoor education, tribal leadership, or business and entrepreneurial leadership. CWC offers 3 ways to learn: online, virtual, and in person. Learn, grow, lead, and advance at Central Wyoming College. CWC is leading the way with expanded programs in the Bachelor of Applied Science degrees.
Why should you choose Lander Medical Clinic or Western Family Care for your health care? In addition to 4 locations in Fremont County, they also provide telehealth. Telehealth can be your go-to answer when you're out of town, on the road, or just can't get to urgent care. All you need is a good internet connection. To schedule a telehealth appointment, call 332-2941 today. That's 332-2941. Lander Medical Clinic and Western Family Care. With telehealth, they're putting your health first every time.
Comprehensive eye health exams, highly trained staff, and a large selection of fashion eyewear and sunglasses. Dr. Frazier, Dr. Hinkle, Dr. Ballard, and Dr. Davis offer over 70 years of experience. Call Riverton Vision Center at 856-9451 to schedule an appointment today.
From one corner of the state to the other, over 82% of Wyomingites wear their seatbelts. And to the 18% who don't, we say, let's buckle up for life, Wyoming.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
From the wide open spaces to the canyon near you, Wyoming.com is reaching more homes and businesses than ever before. For more than 25 years, we've aimed to provide the best internet and phone service to meet the needs of our customers all across the great state of Wyoming. Now it's getting even better. Wyoming.com, expanding to an area near you. Wyoming.com. We're out there.
Wind River Family and Community Healthcare has clinics located in Arapahoe, Ethity, and Riverton. We provide family medical services along with dental, optometry, behavioral health, physical and occupational therapy, and more. Our in-house lab and pharmacy at all locations make for a one-stop primary healthcare center for your healthcare needs. Wind River Family and Community Healthcare is striving for a stronger, healthier community because Wind River cares. More information can be found at windrivercares.com.
Want access to local news, sports, events, and more? Download the WYO Today app. Now available on all platforms. Stream your favorite radio station, submit something to buy, sell, or trade for deals on the dial, or view contests and special coupons. Better yet, the WYO Today app is the best way to access free HD video of Fremont and Hot Springs County athletics. It's all at your fingertips. Head to your app store or visit wyotoday.com to download the WYO Today app now.
There are two ways to buy 4x4 gear, the expensive way and the smart way. The expensive way is when you buy a new truck or SUV and the dealer sells you the brush guard, the heavy-duty bumpers, the steps, lights, winch, you name it. He rolls it all in with your loan into your monthly payment. But here's the smart way. Shop at Wyoming 4x4, where you get expert advice from Dan, quality gear, professional installation, all for a whole lot less than you'd spend at a car dealer. Wyoming 4x4 on North Federal in Riverton. The smart way to roll.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at DuBois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
Hi, this is Terry Banker. I'm minister at New Hope Christian Church in Lander, Wyoming. We want to support the kids of this area academically, athletically, and spiritually. Our address is 630 Mount Hope Drive. Come to Sunday school at 9:30 and our worship service at 10:45.
My name is Sarah Lowe, and I have been in law enforcement in Fremont County for 13 years. I didn't know much about therapy in general until I got injured in October of 20 chasing a cow. So I had to get shoulder surgery. And after my surgery with Fremont Orthopedics, I went to Fremont Therapy. And they were really excited to see you. So it was a really warm, welcoming experience. We tried all sorts of different methods to increase and make sure I had the best mobility for my job. Rachel's a firecracker. She's just a little spitfire. It was fantastic, a great environment to go and have your therapy.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy Cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunners Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunners Automotive, 856-2288.
At Teton Therapy, our people make the difference. You can live pain-free. The amazing staff at Teton Therapy can help in Lander and Riverton.
Welcome back, everyone. We are 40 minutes away to determine who will be the first team to enter the 3A State Tournament Championship game tomorrow afternoon. Lander leads 2-0 as we are off and running. Official will talk to the other two officials. Thumbs up on both sides. So let's get this one going. He'll look at his watch one more time. Make sure everything's set to go. Let's go. Ball is going to be with Lander. Quickly it goes to Getz. Getz tries to get it up to Sullivan. Goes past Santee. Now goes to the far side. Ball sit back up. Far side now. Riverton will regain possession. They'll send it up, but Zoe Mulholland will try to get it out. It's not going to go very far. Gets to center field. Ball is with Olivia Bradley. She's going to give it to Engstrom. Off the leg of Mulholland. And now Riverton in there attacking third. And the ball gets kicked right back up by Mason Morton. Now far side. Paskett will have it. Paskett to Engstrom. And now near side, they're going to center it. Look to go to Olivia. Bradley will be one-on-one, and it'll go off of the side of the leg of Anna Nielsen, and so it'll be a throw-in for Vargas. Kicked back up. Demi Stauffenberg will kick it right back out. Doesn't go very far. Riverton regains possession. Ball is going to go over the head of everyone and end up in the hands of Aislinn Donahue. And so Donahue will grab a hold and reset with 38:25 left in the game. Near side, Vargas loses it to Hansen, goes over the leg of Anna Nielsen. She'll save it and get it over to Allie Atnip. Atnip will try to get it to Nielsen. It's going to go over the touchline. Throw in for Alicia Vargas. Bradley now. She's got Atnip in front of her. Turns back and goes the other way. Gives it to Vargas. Vargas has Getz and Nielsen go over the touchline. Last touch by Getz, and so it'll be a throw in. Vargas will send it in and get it to Fossey. Ball it will be tipped off of Camden Sheets, and it'll be a throw in for Getz. Or actually, Getz will be the last one to touch it, so it'll be a throw in. And throw in for Riverton. It'll go to Demi Stauffenberg. Demi will tap it over the touchline. It'll be another throw in, and Vargas will throw it in on the near side. Stolen away, Anna Nielsen. Nielsen will send it up, and it's going to get stolen away by Paskett. Nielsen with another nice touch to get it away from Paskett. Ball is still with Riverton, however. Tries to center it back to Paskett. Cannot do it. Does Fossey. And now stolen away. Gets on the counter. Ball is going to get tipped up. Mejorado comes way off of her line. It gets blocked by Delaney. Delaney's now going to have to turn with Vargas in front of her. She centers it, and it gets tipped by Maddie Fossey. Getz will steal it right back away. Ball is onside. Delaney's onside. No, she's not. They're going to say offside on the far side. And so that one was close. free kick for Riverton here. Almost 4 minutes gone in this second half. Fossey on the short kick will get it up to Bradley. Bradley has Nielsen with her now. She gets around her, now goes center. Engstrom loses it to Hansen momentarily. Now it's going to go to Allie Atnip. Atnip sends it the other way, and it'll get headed off by the defense of Riverton in the form of Savannah Morton. Atnip will throw it in. It'll go to Delaney. Sullivan has Morton in front of her. And they're going to say a foul on Delaney, and so it'll be a free kick for Savannah Morton. Kick on the way. All the way down to Olivia Bradley in the attacking third. To Vargas. Center to Paskett. Zoe Mulholland will tip it off of a tip to Paskett, and now it's going to go center field, far side. And it will trickle over the touchline. Throw in here for Lander. As we are 5 minutes gone in this second half. Ball will get thrown in and stolen away. Mason Morton, far side. She's going to send it deep. Foot race on the far side. Getz is going to be in a foot race on the far side. She's going to have Haley Engstrom with her. Getz will win the race. She'll look to center, and it'll go off the side of the net. And it'll be a goal kick here for Riverton with 34.5 left. Again, winner of this game will play in the 3A state championship game tomorrow. Loser will play in the third place matchup tomorrow as well. We do know that the Lander boys will play in the consolation final. That is tomorrow at 9 a.m. And that'll be right here at the Johnson Junior High School. There's going to be a free kick for Riverton. It comes in, stolen away by Copeland. And now a foot race. Santee will have Getz with her. It gets tipped all the way back to Camden Sheets. Sheets will send it to the corner, and it will go over the touchline off of a kick by Savannah Morton. And so we will see a throw-in on the far side with Lander leading 2-0. Throw in will get tipped over the goal line. And so we'll see a corner kick here for Lander at the 33-minute mark. The referee is calling for a time to stop. And they're going to walk over. And conversation with somebody on the far side. But we'll see a corner kick now, and here we go. Kick is up and deflected, and it'll go to Mason Morton. Morton will go to Delaney. Sullivan cannot get through, gets tipped out, and now Olivia Bradley is going to have Zoe Mulholland with her. Ball stolen away. Riverton will have it to Savannah Morton. Morton to Fossey. And now to Alicia Vargas. Engstrom now has it, center of the field, and it gets tipped away nicely by Mason Morton. Morton sends it up. Savannah Morton will stand in front and send it over the touchline. We will see another throw in here. Lander will throw it in as we reach 32 minutes left, first in the second half. Throw in will be sent in. Ball goes to Delaney. Delaney's going to be with Vargas. Vargas is going to battle with Delaney. Sullivan gets around. Now she's going to have to back up 31.5. She makes Vargas miss. Now she's going to center it. Center to Hanson. Doesn't get a shot off. She's blocked off by several Riverton Lady Wolverines. Ball will come back to Riverton. They're going to try to get through. Cannot get it anywhere. Ball's at midfield. Engstrom to Paskett. Far side now. Reisig will see it sail over the touchline, and so we will see another throw in here. Actually, no, the ball's not going to go over the touchline. Stays in, and it's going to go the other way. Getz is now going to be in front of Vargas. Vargas is going to come back, and now, actually, it's Santee. Ball's going to get through. It's going to go to Mejarado, and she'll scoop and hold on. And another opportunity for Delaney, and she's going to be just offsides again. And so Riverton will have a free kick here. Stolen away, Fossey to Engstrom. Engstrom now making a move, tries to center it, and gets tapped out by Morton. Another centering pass gets deflected by Copeland. Comes all the way back to Maddie Fossey. Ball is going to end up right in front of Aislinn Donahue. And nicely done by Allie Atnip to kick it out over the touchline. Throw in here for Riverton. 29 minutes left. 2-0 is our score. Savannah Morton will be taking the throw in. Goes to Olivia Bradley. Bradley to Morton. Goes over the touchline. Last touch by Savannah. So it'll be a throw in here for Lander. Throw in will come and get deflected by number 2 Camden Sheets. Now the ball is going to get sent up by Santee. Deflected again by the defense of Lander. Now far side. Copeland is right in front of Engstrom. Ball gets deflected. Here comes Riverton, and they're attacking third. They look to center. It's going to get to the center, and now tapped back to Maddie Fossey. Fossey is going to have Hanson in front of her. Shot on the way is saved by Donahue. Nicely done by Aislinn. That shot was perfectly placed for Fossey. If it had gone probably an inch or two higher, it'd have been 2-0 or 2-1 in favor of Lander. Vargas now far side or near side. Stauffenberg will send it back up to Nielsen. Now Delaney. Back to Nielsen, goes past her, so Fossey will steal it away. Fossey tries to get it upfield. It'll sail. It'll be a throw in here for Riverton with 27 minutes left. Throw in goes to Fossey. Stolen away momentarily by Atnip, and now it's going to come back the other way. Savannah Morton is going to cross, and shot is goal! Riverton has cut into the lead 2-1 off of a goal by Macy Brown. And so now the game has gotten interesting between these two. 26-44 left in the game, 2-1 the score. An absolutely fantastic shot by Macy Brown, and it gives the lead to Lander, but now it is 2-1. And here comes Riverton looking for more. Paskett now tries to get it to Vargas. It gets tipped to Atnip, and Atnip will send it over the touchline. Vargas now throws it in. Ingstrom has it to Paskett, and Atnip will send it out. Santee and Getz battle center circle. Getz goes down, no call. So play continues. Now Hansen has it. Hansen will come back to the center field. Now come near side to Nielsen. Nielsen had Paskett momentarily. She's going to lose the ball. And now it'll be to Ingstrom. To Morton. Ball comes down. And will go over the touchline. Throw in here for Lander with 25:40 left. Throw in to Nielsen. Atnip sends it long. It'll go to Getz, and Fossey will get it. Now it's going to get tipped over to Delaney. Delaney's going to be in a foot race with Camden Sheets. She'll stop, turn around. Fossey steals it away. Here comes Riverton. Nielsen will tip it over. It'll be a throw in here for Riverton. Ball thrown in. Goes to Vargas. Paskett now has Atnip with her. And she'll tip it over and try to get it back to Vargas, but it's going to go over the touchline. And a throw in here for Lander. Throw in goes off of Fossey, so another throw in here for Lander with 24.5 left. Throw in, Hansen to Sullivan, and it's going to end up in the parking lot across from me. Actually gets saved. And now ball's going to go over the touchline on the near side. It'll be a Lander throw in with 24 minutes left. 2-1 is the score. Lander lead is now cut in half. Lander will throw it in. Hansen looks for somebody to give it to. Ends up going to Vargas. And now Atnip will be the one to take it. Whiffs on the pass. And so now here comes Riverton on the counter. Ball ends up with Atnip again. Sends it back up. Goes to Savannah Morton. She'll send it right back. And it'll go right to Atnip again. This time the ball's going to roll. And it's going to be thrown in by Lander. Nielsen to Atnip. Now to Stauffenberg. Still though, it's going to get sent back the other direction. Savannah Morton now has it. She's going to come upfield. Go to Paskett. Paskett makes one person miss. Cross goes through, and Donahue grabs a hold of it. Macy Brown again had an opportunity at it. She was looking for her second of the day. Donahue sends it high. Goes off the knee of Fossey, and it will trickle over the touchline. Throw in for Lander here with 22.5 left. Throw in. Is going to get deflected, and so Lander will throw it in again here. Hansen has it. And it goes over the head of Getz. Getz now loses it to Savannah Morton. And Morton will send it long, and it'll go over the touchline again. And so another throw in here for Lander. Delaney centers and gets it to Zoe Mulholland. Mulholland trying to get it to somebody. Finally gets it to Nielsen. Nielsen tries to center, can't do it. And now ball is going to be onside. Delaney's going to be in a foot race. Nicely done by Delaney. Nicely done by Mia Copeland, too, to get her there. Ball centered is deflected and sent out by Savannah Morton. And we're going to have a time. They're going to stop the clock here. 21-22 left in regulation. 2-1 is the score. And the official is actually sending the teams from the next game, which is Cody and Mountain View. They're standing on the far side, and they're sending them to the other side. So they're telling them to move away. So that's a first. So again, Cody and Mountain View will play next, and the winner of that game will be the opponent of the winner of this game in the 3A state championship. Well, here we go again. Throw in is going to be deflected. And it will go to Mejorado. Mejorado will see the ball sail, and now to go on a goal kick. Maddie Fossey has it. As we are almost halfway through this second half, with Lander still leading 2-1. Nice deflection by Getz. Getz is going to have a shot on goal. This one's going to sail over the net, and it will be another goal kick here with 20 and a half left. After this game, hopefully we're going to try to have the two coaches come over here, and the Cody commentator is not going to beat me up for being not fast enough. There is a substitution for Riverton as Vargas is going to come out. She's going to be replaced by Aspen Brown. Getz with the ball. Now to Nielsen. Back to Getz. Getz tries to center it, and it's going to be a foot race for Copeland. Copeland wins it, but then loses it, and the ball will go over the touchline, and so it'll be a throw in. Nope, it's going to be a battle on the far side. Again, the difference of field size here is crazy. And now ball's going to get centered by Lander and deflected out by Riverton. Far side now, or now near side, I'm sorry. Brown will have it. She's got Delaney in front of her. Ball goes past Paskett, and now will trickle over the touchline. It is last touched by Lander, and so Riverton will throw it in. Paskett will have it go off the top of her head, and so here we go, throw in for Lander. Under 19 minutes left in this one. Ball is last touched by Brown, so Delaney will throw it in here. Delaney throws off the side, knee of Brown. Now it goes to Paskett. Paskett is going to be in a foot race. She's got Demi and she's got Atnip right in front of her. Paskett goes right, looks to cross. Ball's going to get through, and it gets deflected out of the attacking zone. Still Paskett's going to have it, though. Paskett, shot, curve. Donahue is going to deflect. Another shot is just wide for the Lady Wolverines. Olivia Bradley had an opportunity there and just missed. $17:50 left. 2-1 the score. Goal kick here for the Lady Tigers. And folks, I'm not going to tell you this, and I feel like you already know this. It's cold. I mean cold. And this is a Southern kid talking, so probably some of you are thinking, man, this guy's a wimp. Ball's back in play. Hanson will have it. And now center will be with Riverton. Savannah Morton will send it up. Far side now, Riverton looks to center it back to midfield. They do. Fossey has it momentarily. It goes off the side of her foot. Still, Riverton will have possession, however. Demi Stauffenberg will step up off the pass from Fossey and headed up by the defense. Savannah Morton tried to get it up. Now she does. And it gets headed up by Mulholland. Now Nielsen will try to set it up. She does. And here's a foot race. Delaney and Savannah Morton. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Cross to Getz. She sits, waits, and it curves and will go well wide of the goal. And it'll stay in bounds. No, it won't. Yes, it will. No, it won't. Okay, here we go. Goal kick. As we reach 16 minutes left in the semifinal matchup between Riverton and Lander, 2-1 the lead in favor of the Lady Tigers. Ball is now going to be held on to by Aislinn Donahue off of a pass on the far side. And so Donahue will reset here. Kick on the way is high. Fossey will send it back into the attacking third. And nicely done by Atnip to send it away. And we'll have a substitution here for Riverton as Aspen Brown will come out. Alicia Vargas will come back in. 15 minutes left. 2-1 the score. Throw in. We'll go to Vargas. Atnip steals it away. Fossey's right there, however. Fossey centers to Paskett. Now to Olivia Bradley. Bradley and Mia Copeland battle. Both of the players go down. Ball's going to be centered now to Fossey. Fossey comes back to the near side to Paskett. Nielsen stops her. And Paskett will go down. And they're going to give a free kick to Riverton here with 14:25. And so they'll set. And kick is on the way. And it goes just wide off the foot of Maddie Fossey. And so it'll be a goal kick here for Lander as we are under 14 minutes left. Lander leads 2-1. Kick is on the way by Morton. Goes to the far side to Getz. Now to Hanson. Hanson is going to have Getz offsides. So free kick for Riverton here. as the wind has picked up tremendously. Kick will come to the near side, or center field. Now goes back to the far side. As Engstrom will have it. She'll give it to Fossey. Shot will be deflected by Demi Stauffenberg. Copeland will send it right back out. And now a foot race between Savannah Morton again and Delaney Sullivan. This time Fossey's going to get up there with her. So now 3 people. Ball will get crossed. Gets through one defender. Doesn't get through Santee. Here comes Riverton on the counter now. 12.5 left. Ball far side. Engstrom. Bradley had it momentarily, loses it. And now Getz is going to have it. Tries to get it through to Delaney. She can't get it there. Now Paskett will have it. Near side Vargas. Back to Paskett. Paskett goes around Zoe. Shot is going to get through to Donahue. And Donahue will grab a hold. Under 12 minutes left. 2-1, Lander leads. Kick on the way. Sales and Vargas will have it. Stolen away though. Hansen will get it over to Anna Nielsen. Nielsen will have the ball go off the foot of Vargas, and so it'll be a throw in here for Lander. Balderston is going to come in. She will replace Getz here at the 11:20 mark. Fossey steals it away. Paskett now has it. To Vargas. This time it's going to get sent to the fence. Throw in for Riverton. Paskett will have it again. Paskett goes down. And yellow card for Anna Nielsen. And so Nielsen will come out. Nielsen will come out, and we're gonna have to see who will replace her at the with one tick over 11 minutes. So it'll be okay. Let's see who that is. That's Stanberry who's in. No, that's Lily Moore that's in, and believe on the far side. Cannot see who that is on the far side. Ball's back into play, however. Deflected off of a pass by Savannah Morton. Morton will now go far side. Deflected again. Paskett has it. Stolen away Zoli Mahala. Nicely done. Near side now, Vargas. And now Camden Sheets. Copeland comes up and sends it sailing. 10.5 left. 2-1 is the score. Moore goes down off of a play by Fossey. Now it's going to be Paskett who has it. Paskett cannot get through the defense. And Camden Sheets will send it over the touchline. Throw in here for Riverton. 10 minutes left. And it will be a substitution for Lander, as Getz will come in and she'll replace Kylie Balderston. Throw in for Lander. Will come over the head of everyone. Fossey will end up with it. Moore will see, Moore and Vargas will battle for it. Vargas We'll see it go over the touchline, and now Paskett is in the corner. Paskett and Demi Stauffenberg, and Paskett is just going to touch it over the touchline. And so goal kick here at the 9:10 mark. So buckle up, everybody. We are in for a wild ending here. If this game is anything like the boys' game, hang on to your hats. Ball is with Fossey. Paskett now to Engstrom. Engstrom, Vargas. Cross is going to get deflected by Copeland. Hansen now gets it up to Getz. Getz will try to keep it on sides, and not able to do so. Another offsides call. Quickly, here comes Riverton. The pressure is on now with 8:20 left, and they trail 2-1. Fossey. Engstrom loses it. Stolen away, Louis Moore. Delaney now is going to kick it off the foot of Camden Sheets. So throw in here for Lander. .7:45 and counting. Anna Nielsen is going to come back in as she replaces Lily Moore. 7.5 left. Throw in by Hansen. Goes to Nielsen. Back to Hansen. Fossey deflects it off of her forearm. And now Paskett will have it. Paskett centers. Loses it. And he'll get sent over the touchline. Another throw in. Savannah Morton throws it in. Goes to Vargas, goes past Vargas, and will go to Lander. Hansen comes up near side, sends it up to Delaney. Sullivan, one-on-one with Savannah. Morton wins that battle. Hansen sends it to Getz on the far side. Getz will still maintain possession. Here comes Lander. Foot race. Mejerado will come up and grab a hold of it and send it back with 6.5 left. Vargas will not be able to save it. Throw in for Anna Nielsen. Actually, it's going to go to Allie Atnip. Throw in to Nielsen. Stolen away by Paskett. To Fossey. Ball now with Cami Paskett. She's going to go around Allie Atnip. She's got one person to beat on this near side. It's going to be Devin Stauffenberg. Stauffenberg will take the forearm and get Paskett off of her. It's outside of the box, so free kick here for Riverton. Kick short. Engstrom, ball will sail. So goal kick here for will sail for Riverton. Paskett, I believe, just got a yellow card. And so we're going to see her come out with 5.5 left exactly. It'll be a goal kick here for Lander. Kick on the way. Will go to Getz. Getz tips it. Goes right to Santee. Getz was going to try to steal it away, loses it. And she'll get it to Atnip. Nielsen now battles with Vargas. She'll lose it. And will go to Macy Brown. Ball this time is going to sail and go over the touchline as we reach 5 minutes left. Throw in for Riverton to Engstrom. Engstrom tries to get a shot through and whiffs on the kick. Now it's going to go to Delaney. Sullivan to Getz. Back to Delaney this time. Stolen away. Nicely done by Maddie Fossey. First kick is deflected off of Macy Brown. And this ball is going to go over the touchline. Throw in here for Lander. Atnip will throw it in. Headed off by Savannah Brown. Will go right back to Atnip. Macy Brown, though, will steal it away. Goes over the touchline. This time it's going to be a throw in for Riverton. Substitution here. Macy Brown is going to come out. And Cammie Paskett will come in. 3:50 left. 2-1 Lander lead. Kick will sail to Demi. Demi sends it up. Paskett has it. Demi again tries to get through. Nice deflection. Sent back up. Delaney Sullivan tries to get it from Vargas. She's going to step in front of Vargas and now get it away. Now we're going to have a foot race. Camden Sheets and Delaney Sullivan. Sullivan goes past her, stops, turns around. 3:25 left and counting. Ball sent back in. Zoe Mulholland will tip it, but it'll go right to Macy Brown. Or Camden Sheets, I'm sorry. Now it's going to go to center. Fossey has it. 3 minutes left. Headed off by Savannah Brown, or Savannah Morton, I'm sorry. Goes to Cammie Paskett. She'll center it to Santee. Gets it into the attacking third. Ball deflected. Ball gets sent back in. Vargas has it. She's with Nielsen. Now to Delaney. That one gets deflected. Ball gets through. Demi tries to get it out once. Shot on the way is wide. 2.5 left. And it'll be a goal kick here for Lander with 2:20 now left. 2-1 is the score. Lander leads. Kick on the way. Headed off. Riverton now playing with some urgency here. Ball to Vargas. Tip pass. Goes the other way. Shot is deflected, and it'll go over the touchline. Goal kick here for Lander with 1:50 left. Crowd feels it here as we reach the fourth quarter here. Ball far side. Riverton with it. Fossey to Paskett. Paskett goes down. Free kick here for Riverton, 1:20. Savannah Morton. Shot is wide as we reach 1:10 left. Goal kick for Lander. By the time this ball is kicked, we'll have 1 minute left, and we do. Here we go. Kick on the way is low. Deflected by Riverton, sent out by Lander. Foot race here. Delaney's going to be in a foot race with Mejerada. Mejerada will send it out with 49 seconds left. Ball near side. Vargas, Nielsen. Now to Savannah Brown, 35 seconds left. Goes off the forearm of Hansen. Urgency galore here. Headed off by Demi Stauffenberg. Hansen will kick it up. 25 seconds left. And Delaney will tip it up. 20 seconds left. Ball is going to be with Camden Sheets. Sheets sitters. Stolen away. Paskett has 15 seconds left. Shot is deflected by Hansen. Delaney Sullivan now in a foot race. Santee stands in front of her. 8 seconds left. 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lander is going to the 3A state championship. Final score 2-1 in favor of Lander. We'll take a commercial break. When we come back, Coach Abilio Montero is going to be here, as is Coach Tanya Santee. Final score 2-1. We'll be right back.
In any sport, athletes face the chance of sustaining an injury. According to the Athletic Training Association, 90% of student athletes reported some sort of sports-related injury. What's more is 54% report playing while injured. For various reasons, sports-related injuries are increasingly leaving our youth at risk of exposure to opioid-based pain medication. Fremont WhenTheGameSlowsDown.com is here to help navigate monitoring medication, social support, and suggestions on what to do when the game slows down. Brought to you by Fremont County Prevention Program.
When repairs are complete after a collision, you expect your car, SUV, or truck to look like new. That's the service you'll receive at Stork Auto Body in Riverton. Professionalism and meticulous attention to detail. You can depend on Stork Auto Body, 841 Miniweb Avenue, Riverton.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
Gotchi Rehabilitation and Wellness knows what it means to be on top of your game. For over 60 years, Gotchi has led the field in providing physical therapy, occupational therapy, and wellness in Thermopolis and their facilities in Worland, Basin, Powell, Cody, and Shoshone. Whether you're recovering from an injury, deconditioned, post-stroke, or just looking to take control of your health, you'll find years of dedicated experience paired with personal care at Gotchi Rehabilitation and Wellness. Learn more at gotchi.org.
Riverton's Hampton Inn & Suites is proud to sponsor our youth athletics in Fremont County. Fremont County school athletics provide our youth timeless experiences and lessons that can lead to success for life. Setting goals, teamwork, and hard work make young athletes into good citizens.
Former University of Wyoming quarterback Josh Allen is worthy of Wyoming.
23 plays into my first start here at the University of Wyoming. I dropped back, kind of went through a progression. I saw the middle of the field kind of open up. I decided to lower my shoulder. His helmet went straight into my collarbone here. We landed on the 20-yard line. At that moment, I knew something was really bad.
So Josh's collarbone was pretty bad. He had broken in multiple places, and it required hardware fixation with the plate in order to get it back together.
It was devastating news to me and my family, just knowing that, it could have ended 23 plays in.
We had no question whether we could perform the surgery here, given our wide range of varying subspecialties within orthopedics.
I would recommend Premier Bone and Joint Centers. The thing that made me feel really comfortable with them was they made it feel like your own family.
I think he'll have no problem performing in the NFL. His rehab and his recovery done very well, and I don't see any restrictions on him whatsoever.
They want the best for you, and they won't steer you wrong.
Let us show you why we're worthy of Wyoming.
During winter storms, it doesn't take long for roads to turn slick. Snowfall is often accompanied by high winds, and blowing and drifting snow can make it difficult to see the road. Speed limits are based on dry pavement conditions and good visibility. Be ready to reduce speed and increase following distance. Crashes are twice as likely to happen when it's slick out, and it's usually because someone is driving too fast for conditions. Remember, when there's ice and snow, take it slow. This message is brought to you by WYDOT.
Central Wyoming College now offers Bachelor of Applied Science degrees in Early Childhood Education and Organizational Management and Leadership, with an emphasis in outdoor education, tribal leadership, or business and entrepreneurial leadership. CWC offers 3 ways to learn: online, virtual, and in person. Learn, grow, lead, and advance at Central Wyoming College. CWC is leading the way with expanded programs in the Bachelor of Applied Science degrees.
Why should you choose Lander Medical Clinic or Western Family Care for your health care? In addition to 4 locations in Fremont County, they also provide telehealth. Telehealth can be your go-to answer when you're out of town, on the road, or just can't get to urgent care. All you need is a good internet connection. To schedule a telehealth appointment, call 332-2941 today. That's 332-2941. Lander Medical Clinic and Western Family Care. With telehealth, they're putting your health first every time.
Riverton Vision Center offers comprehensive eye health exams, highly trained staff, and a large selection of fashion eyewear and sunglasses. Dr. Frazier, Dr. Hinkle, Dr. Ballard, and Dr. Davis offer over 70 years of experience. Call Riverton Vision Center at 856-9451 to schedule an appointment today.
From one corner of the state to the other, over 82% of Wyomingites wear their seatbelts. And to the 18% who don't, we say, let's buckle up for life, Wyoming.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
From the wide open spaces to the canyon near you, Wyoming.com is reaching more homes and businesses than ever before. For more than 25 years, we've aimed to provide the best internet and phone service to meet the needs of our customers all across the great state of Wyoming. Now it's getting even better. Wyoming.com, expanding to an area near you. Wyoming.com. We're out there.
Wind River Family and Community Healthcare has clinics located in Arapahoe, Ethity, and Riverton. We provide family medical services along with dental, optometry, behavioral health, physical and occupational therapy, and more. Our in-house lab and pharmacy at all locations make for a one-stop primary healthcare center for your healthcare needs. Wind River Family and Community Healthcare is striving for a stronger, healthier community because Wind River cares. More information can be found at windrivercares.com.
Want access to local news, sports, events, and more? Download the WYO Today app. Now available on all platforms. Stream your favorite radio station, submit something to buy, sell, or trade for deals on the dial, or view contests and special coupons. Better yet, the WYO Today app is the best way to access free HD video of Fremont and Hot Springs County athletics. It's all at your fingertips. Head to your app store or visit wyotoday.com to download the WYO Today app now.
There are 2 ways to buy 4x4 gear, the expensive way and the smart way. The expensive way is when you buy a new truck or SUV and the dealer sells you the brush guard, the heavy-duty bumpers, the steps, lights, winch, you name it. He rolls it all in with your loan into your monthly payment. But here's the smart way. Shop at Wyoming 4x4, where you get expert advice from Dan, quality gear, professional installation, all for a whole lot less than you'd spend at a car dealer. Wyoming 4x4 on North Federal in Riverton. The smart way to roll.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at DuBois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
Hi, this is Terry Banker. I'm minister at New Hope Christian Church in Lander, Wyoming. We want to support the kids of this area academically, athletically, and spiritually. Our address is 630 Mount Hope Drive. Come to Sunday school at 9:30 and our worship service at 10:45.
My name is Sarah Lowe, and I have been in law enforcement in Fremont County for 13 years. I didn't know much about therapy in general until I got injured in October of 20 chasing a cow. So I had to get shoulder surgery. And after my surgery with Fremont Orthopedics, I went to Fremont Therapy. And they were really excited to see you. So it was a really warm, welcoming experience. We tried all sorts of different methods to increase and make sure I had the best mobility for my job. Rachel's a firecracker. She's just a little spitfire. It was fantastic, a great environment to go and have your therapy.
High Plains Power.
Welcome back, everyone. And again, final score is Lander 2, Riverton 1, and the Lady Tigers will play in the 3A state tournament championship game tomorrow at 1 o'clock here in Cheyenne. Riverton will play at 11 in the third place match, and they will play the loser of the match that's going to happen right in a few minutes between Mountain View and Cody. And so that'll be the order of games tomorrow. But tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. right here at Johnson Junior High School, Lander boys will be in action as they play on the consolation side of things in the consolation final. And so that'll be the three games that we have tomorrow to finish off the season. And I'm looking to see if Coach Abilio Montero is gone, okay, and so is Coach Tanya Santee, and so we will definitely talk to both of them. I'll make sure that Scott Copeland helps me make sure that Abilio Montero talks to me tomorrow, because that is a big-time matchup for Lander as they go for back-to-back defending state champions. They're going to look to repeat here, and they are going to look to make some history here. And so we're going to say so long for right now. And tomorrow, 9 a.m., we will start off with the Lander boys as they take on the actually, we don't know who they're playing as of yet, but they will play tomorrow at 9 a.m. in the consolation bracket final. And then we will be over at South for the third place matchup and for the state championship game at 1. So we'll say so long. We'll see you tomorrow morning.
Cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit High Plains Power.